detail, being relentless.
Touch her legs off the jump shot, but nonetheless getting underneath her landing space a little bit. And we talked about Chelsea Gray, just the balance she needs to strike in being a pass first point guard, but also in the circumstances that exist to make sure that she continues to be really aggressive looking for her own shot.
That's exactly what she did. We mentioned leading the league in assists, but
I forgot the Rose was even playing tonight. I got into my group chat like, oh, the game is on, and then I was like, I just ran back here to come stream for y'all. So here we go, y'all. Rose BC up on Lunar Owls. They have not lost yet. Blood of Jesus over our team. May nobody get injured. May nobody get hurt. May the Rose bring it to the Owls. First loss tonight, Rose BC.
See them hit
Giving
some
the Owls
hitters,
their
but
first
overall,
loss.
it's been a really good
Here we go,
chemistry
Angel.
between the
Thanks for
players
watching
on
Go
the
Tiger
floor
Hoops. This
in
is a
Paul,
non-member
Reese,
only
and
live
Gray.
stream, so make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I do bring you all the Rose BC Basketball Club, and we'll also be following Angel and Anise Morrow in the WNBA this year. So definitely stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe, and here we go.
Shot 74%. There's the growth. Now she's in a low defensive stance with Collier bringing it up for Lunar Owls. The lone unbeaten in the league at 8-0. On the feed, pick and roll, hands in the cookie jar.
And we're talking a lot about what Rose have done offensively. Defensively, they've been really good. Owls have not had a lot of clean shots. The shots they have made have been toughly contested. You look back at their last meeting, too, and a big part of it was the turnover battle. And Rose turning it over, Owls being able to take advantage. That's something that we're going to need to watch for here tonight.
Collier got her own miss. Just how she drew it up. Well, yeah, to your point, Rose actually outshot Lunar Owls, shooting 59% from the floor. They were +3 on the glass and still somehow lost that game by 9 points. When you look at the turnovers, like you said, you cut that number in half.
It becomes tough. It becomes a possession battle, and those so often are gimmies in this 3-on-3 situation.
Brittany Sykes coming off her high point game, 17 against Vinyl. Gray barks as she misses that jumper, short-rimmed it. Still the starting trio for DJ Sackman, head coach of Lunar Owls. Gray plays around the screen, pull-up jumper. Rebound Reese. Up to 3 boards, 6 points. Gray chases her down. It's off of Rose, Lunar Owls basketball.
It was funny because Gray's kind of tracking that from behind, waiting until she had a clean tip back.
DJ Sackman talking about his team not being complacent because they are playing joyful basketball.
It's a lot of fun when you're undefeated and go 8-0 so far.
Winning cures all, that's for sure.
No, there really has been, and you see it in the way that they play for each other.
That's the 3rd foul on Collier in the first quarter. So Coach Sackman took the risk, leaving Collier in the game when she picked up her second. So Shakira Austin checks in to join Gray.
This Rose time to run it up with Big Fee on the
interesting
bench.
mind game for DJ Sackman here the rest of the way.
And we've seen though Shakira Austin in many situations when she has gotten opportunities and has needed to fill in, whether it's foul trouble or injured. She's really performed well, and her ability to continue to show her evolution and growth in a lot of areas of her game.
Gray now 2 for 2 from the line. Rose in the bonus for the remaining 3:05.
See, I would like to see Angel in this matchup versus Shakira Austin. I'm taking Angel every moment.
Basketball club. FC embracing a starting role with Kalia Copper missing her second straight game with a right leg injury. Should note as well for Rose, they have Kiki Jefferson available off the bench tonight. Played for Laces on Tuesday, a relief player that has been reassigned to Rose. Alicia Gray at the line. 1 free throw or 2 points. Lunar Owls within 1. 2 teams on winning streaks. Of course, Owls 8 straight to open the year. Nice backdoor. Gray to Sykes.
Cut and pass and just caught Gray looking the other way.
We discussed chemistry with Nola Henry, the personalities we knew meshed, but now, Lexi Hull talked about this, finding out who's cutting, who's setting the screen, just knowing where each other is.
She get to get all up in your face, Ref. Tech her up.
There was that perfect angle and
She's still asking you after you said what you said. Tech her up.
You see the communication of that. And Nola Henry, too, even talked about early on, she said sometimes things don't happen immediately. That type of chemistry, understanding the tendencies of your teammates, the timing, nuances, it happens at different speeds for different teams, and we've now seen that later push here with the Rose.
Lexi Hull from Spokane, Washington, 3-year pro of the Indiana Fever. Comes up empty on the free throw. Rose leading by 3. Doing her thing defensively as Sarah alluded to, held Vinyl to 2 points in the first quarter the other night. Gray with the little hezzy. Austin scoops it up for Lunar Owls. Courtney Williams on the floor as well. Gray has the matchup. Really poached that ball, staying with Owls, 6 to shoot. Really digging in defensively. Rose in 3 straight games has held its opponent under 70 points. Gray tees up a 3, well short. Offensive board. Austin maneuvering inside. It's off her knee. Rose basketball engaged on the defensive end.
Great hands by Chelsea Gray. And you see it across the board. And this is where you think you have a mismatch.
Yeah, it was doing that lag slash glitch on my end as well. So keeping an eye on it.
Assist for Gray, looking for her second. Hole is good.
What SEC school did she go to?
Clicking on all cylinders here.
Shakira.
5-point lead. Gray attacks the basket. Tough finish, absorbing the contact. Alicia Gray with 4 for Lunar Owls, now up to 6 points. In the previous meeting back on January 18th, Gray went for 21 points and 8 rebounds. 6 to fire for Gray. Lost the dribble, taking the pass, slips it to Hull, flicks it with the right, fouled by Williams.
That's a tough bailout foul there at the end of it. Overall, you do a really nice job. You have Hull shooting it from a really awkward angle along the baseline after bottling her up.
Rose attempting its 6th free throw already in the quarter. Owls over the limit. Lexi Hull 1 for 2 in the game. Rose as a club 4 of 6. On the season, shooting 78% from the line. That's too much space for the mid-range master, but Williams missed it short. Lunar Owls now 5 of 14.
You don't see her miss those too often.
Sykes walks into a triple. Batted by Williams. Gray leads the charge. Pounds the basketball. Gray flips it. Rebound Sykes. We come up on a minute to go in the first. Sykes splitting the defenders, lays it in. She even does a skip to Mailou over the social crew.
Rose has got it clicking, and a big part of it has been the push in transition. Every time they get a stop, whether it's a make or a miss, they're looking to run, and they've taken advantage.
But no, I'm saying, but you don't slow up. You keep going too. Try to be secure with me. Okay, but no, Courtney's starting to take you. That's all I'm saying. Run.
I'm gonna find a way to tell her. Damn, no, let's not go burn. I don't trust them to throw it. Let's go stack out. Let's go stack out. Lexi initiate.
Audio eraser with Galaxy AI on the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra reduces noise so you hear only what you want. To get more from the Galaxy Huddle Cam, check out Unrivaled's Instagram after tonight's game to see and hear for yourself.
To the free throw line and being aggressive, so keep that up. We know how they're calling it, so we should be putting pressure on the rim. We don't need to settle. Pressure on the rim until they change how they're playing defense. Let's go stack out. Lexi, you initiate. Slim.
Okay, when you're lower. Good? Let's go. Let's get it. Execute. Come on. We good. We good. We good.
DJ Sackman instilling confidence into his team despite a slow start offensively. They haven't had many slow starts. That's a credit to Rose on the defensive end.
First credit to Rose on the defensive end, and the defense has fueled their offense, it's fueled their pace, and it's allowed them to have a really good chemistry with one another. And overall, too, I think we saw those 3 quick early fouls for Nafisa Collier. That's in some ways changed the rhythm of how they've played. And overall, if you're Rose, you mentioned this early, you really like the tone that you set early on.
Rose +6 in the score column since Collier exited the game. 50 seconds, 3 seconds to shoot in the first, and Williams buries it. Talks some smack to Reese.
She hung. That was a double clutch.
DJ Sackman earlier in the year called Williams the microwave, and they could use the microwave now.
I'm just doing a refresh real quick because it's lagging on my end, so I know it's definitely lagging for y'all. Give me 1 second, okay?
Foul on Sykes.
All right, I hope it works this time.
Brittany Sykes hands on hip beside herself.
Step up player for Lexi.
Shakira Austin, who hit the game-winning layup against Mist. You might forget, that was a long time ago. February 8th, the last time Lunar Owls were on the floor. Same can be said for Mist. That's the second game of our doubleheader. Mist in final here on TNT. Shot clock is off for Rose, leading by 7. Strong start against the unbeaten team in the league. Sykes got the step. Brittany Sykes. Aired out and out of bounds. Owls turn it over. 4th turnover of the quarter for a club that averages just 5 a night.
And they're going to have it underneath the basket. You could run something and get a quick catch and put up.
2.1. Sykes to trigger it in. Reese and Hull also on the floor for Rose. Lexi Hull peels inside. Good denial by Williams. We talked about tone in this first quarter. Maybe that's a momentum shifter for Lunar Owls, but that first quarter belonged to Rose Basketball Club. Brittany Sykes with 8 points to lead the way through one. Angel Reese racking up the boards. You're watching Unrivaled on TNT, presented by Samsung Galaxy.
Drum dummy. Look, all of that woofing like you bought that shit, but stop that shit. I got Briz on the beat, he go crazy.
What you working with? Yeah. What you working with? What you working with? What you working with? Pay for this.
Someone on Hinge.
Yeah. Get your bands up. Oh, you ain't tricking? I'ma hit your mans up. Cold, cocky, fire in the summertime. He gon' keep the bills paid, cause he know a fine. It's always in my business, JT, what you really do? I be at home playing fetch by a swimming pool. I'm a real big dog. What's Scrap do? Doing all that white, knowing him with you. Post the girl in your dreams. I'ma hold it, but whoever in between. Gangsta JT, Medellin, haven't heard from the ops, yeah, they ain't said it.
Everything. Unrivaled celebrates Black History Month and embraces. There's a nice mural outside of Wayfair Arena. 1 quarter in the books. Rose leads Lunar Owls 23-16.
Let's go, Rose.
Lead the league in field goal percentage.
Angel rebound per use.
Scoring, held to 6 of 16 shooting in the opening quarter. All starting with Rose being bought in defensively. Gray, the 3, that was contested, still drilled it anyway.
Picking up where she left off from Tuesday. We talked about this open, 26 points, 11 of 20 from the floor.
Reese gets the hands in, chest pass on the money to Gray.
What a great job in the patience of Reese, continuing to bring it up long enough to allow Chelsea Gray to fill that lane.
Alicia Gray for 3. Rebounded by Reese. Lead pass again, this time from 3/4.
Angel going crazy right now. Yes, Angel.
Even Angel Reese, we saw moments last summer in the WNBA. She's got ability to play make. Getting it done against Austin. 3-on-2. Reese. Right idea.
A little too much. That's almost like a.
I'll take that. I'll take it because that defense on the other end.
And there's so much more space on the floor, but her.
We've always saw Angel be able to push and transition. Great passes, great defense, very active on defense. This is Angel who.
Too is just the tempo of which you're finding them.
9-0 Rose run. Leapfrogging in. Williams could not get the old board. Still 3-on-2. Flip it around the shoulder. Reese to Hull. 3 in the air. Reese on the old glass. Powers up. No, that's it's good. 11-0 run by Rose Basketball Club, leading by 16. Diggins Smith for 3. And the foul's on Reese. Over the back on Austin.
And this is where you're seeing, we keep talking about Nafisa Collier not being on the floor. And part of it, too, you're seeing some of the mismatches in different circumstances. Look right here. You got Reese on the inside. Williams and Skylar Diggins-Smith trying to block her out. Shakira Austin was worried about Chelsea Gray up top, but that's where she needs to just come inside.
Austin on the attack to the basket. Williams the assist. Courtney Williams ranks 3rd in the league in assists per game at just under 5 per. Here's the league leader in Gray. Crossover, fires a 3, knocks it down again. Chelsea Gray is an assassin.
She's in a zone. You see it in her eyes.
Second 3 for Gray. 13 points in this first half. Austin on the catch, curling, and Lexi Call is the guilty party, committing the reach-in foul. Rose, 13 of 22 from the floor.
A lot of work for the Owls to do, and this is going to be really interesting. Collier back in. We've already mentioned the 3 fouls. The Rose needs to attack her quickly.
Diggins-Smith on the penetration. Floater rattles in. 35-20 with 4.5 to go in this second quarter. Game 1 of our doubleheader, week 5, is underway. Top 4 teams of the 6 clubs make the playoffs. Hull, beautiful move. Lexi Hull's got 8 points in the starting lineup tonight with no Copper. Collier's back in. Nafisa Collier drills the 3.
And that's where the shifter could be if 3 start to go down. For Lunar Owls, they're just 1 of 7 so far.
Crossover, Gray in that zone. 15 for Gray. Williams searches for the cutter. Collier collides with Hull. Once again, Lexi Hull commits the foul. That's her 3rd. Collier wincing a bit. She seems all right. Going to stay in the game. Talked to Nafisa this morning about the intensity and the conditioning needed for one-on-one. Played in every round en route to the championship. That $200,000. Diggins Smith got hit by Gray. She doesn't agree. That's Gray's first. Rose creeping up on the penalty. Now at 4 team fouls, just like you see in the W when you go over 4 team fouls. The other team goes to the free throw line. Still a lot of time left here in the second. 3:44.
Time left.
That's one way to get back in the game, right? Get yourself to the line.
And start to see it go through. I keep saying it. Rose have done a nice job of just disrupting what the Owls want to do on the offensive side, not letting them get the ball to the places they want to on the floor, and they're taking advantage of the mismatches at certain positions more so than Owls have.
Lob pass intended for Reese. Gray throws it away. 5th turnover by Rose. Diggins Smith from the nail. Doesn't get the friendly bounce.
And whether it's her or Gray, those are some of the shots that have not gone through here in this first half that typically do.
Collier the board, playing with 3 fouls. Ball screen, Diggins Smith. Step back, cash. Leads to a timeout on the floor. Rose leads by 12, 39-27. We'll be right back to Wayfair Arena in Miami.
That was a new car, huh? Yep. Big L.
Ellie?
You called for a big L.
.40 win, and the star point guard happens to be in the house. Here's Taylor Rooks.
That's right, Brendan, here with the one and only Olivia Miles. He mentioned it, you're coming off a dominating win against Miami.
Hey, Chicago Sky, Olivia
Why does this
Miles.
squad have what it takes to win it all this year?
We'll be
I feel
seeing
like
you
we
on
just
the
don't
Sky
lack
next
in
year,
any
boo.
position. I feel like the talent never drops off. We can sub 5 in, 5 out, and there won't be any drop off. So we're just so deep this year, and we're playing well together.
You're also seeing some elite guard play on the court right now. What are you seeing in Chelsea Gray in this?
That's the point guard. Like, she just does it all. The flair, the passes. I model my game after, a little bit of what she does. So it's just incredible to see her in person.
And I know Angel Reese out there. She's also a big Olivia Miles fan. What makes her a monster? I know why you're chuckling.
She's just a great player. Gives it all on the court. Great teammate. She just, hustles on every play. So I love watching her play.
Now, your dribble moves, your handles, your shooting, your change of pace. How would you stack up out there?
I was just thinking about that. I think I do pretty well in this league. It's very fast paced. Love to get on the run. Love to do what Chelsea Gray is doing out there. So I think I play really well.
Amazing. Okay, and lastly, do you have a favorite Unrivaled team? Who you think's gonna win it all? Putting you on the spot.
I like the Owls for sure. They're doing really well this season, so my money's on them for sure.
Thank you so much for your time. You are a joy to watch. We are all rooting for you here.
And we'll see you in Chicago, boo.
Back to you, Brendan.
Taylor, good stuff. Olivia Miles averaging a casual 14, 7, and 7 assists. We'll listen
Good
into
execution right there, ATO. Good execution. Say that again. Oh. Oh, Slim. On balance. Yeah. And then all she's doing is diving. Yeah, falk down. Got it? Yeah.
So Rose with a quick breather to reset after struggling to get the ball in. 14-point lead. Angel Reese already has a double-double in the first half. 10 and 10.
She's been tremendous, but it's not just about the scoring and the rebound. And I'm really impressed with how she's facilitated and continued to see the floor. It's the overall game.
4 double-doubles now on the year. Reese, the finish over Collier.
And that is good patience inside the deep position and the recognition. She knows that feet can't do too much in terms of physicality with that foul trouble.
I know Lisa Leslie's definitely fist pumping in the studios in Atlanta right now, seeing that move.
Always.
We love you, Lisa.
Always. Let's hear it for the big girls. But and that's the fun part of the post play, and again, the continued growth. And if you're Rose, keep pounding it inside. And whether it's Reese and Collier on the inside, or if there's a switch and you get a mismatch, what you want to do if you're Rose is see if you can get her to pick up that fourth before you go into half.
Lauren Jabara, Renee Montgomery, Lisa Leslie coming up at halftime in Atlanta. Oh, behind the back flip. Sykes is fouled.
To her, to Olivia say it to Taylor, there is always some sauce on the passes of Chelsea Gray. Look at that. Oh, vision in stride. The amazing part about Chelsea Gray's pass, and we've seen this through the course of her career, is that she makes those passes on time, on target, and tosses her teammates open. It's not like she's doing it to be extra.
She is playing the Owls, though.
Flawless.
Owls have good vision. Maybe she's showing that keen ability. They've done a good job closing out on Gray, too. Not much room there for
a really important 147 in how you go into halftime. Rose have built a nice, significant lead. They continue to push, and they've withheld it for the most part. But if the Owls can chip away at this, feel a little bit better, cutting it to single digits, it kind of changes the complexion as you come out in that important third quarter.
I could barely see the players right now. The quality is very bad, so I'm not too sure on why. I don't have nothing else plugged in on my internet. I think only my kid's iPad. No, it usually work. I be having stuff on when I'm streaming LSU. I don't think it's that.
3 players
Yeah,
for
don't
Rose
usually act like
Basketball
this.
Club in double figures. Collier nails the 3. 8 points for Collier, 6 rebounds. Limited minutes in this first half with the 3 fouls. We approach a minute to go. Sykes got the step. Feeds Reese. Leading in for 2. Diggins Smith races the other way. Rose with an impressive 14 minutes here tonight, trying to extend the win streak and be the first club to knock off Lunar Owls. Gray posting up. Behind the back, Sykes gasping as she couldn't reel it in. Gray on the other side for 2. Chelsea Gray does have 3 assists tonight. Does go down as a turnover, unfortunately for her sake. Get a 5-second count.
That's a big shift. Opportunity here for Owls. Again, cut this to single-digit deficit.
23.8, shot clock at 12 after the reset. Collier using that one-on-one move through the foul. Collier's going to the free throw line. Didn't it feel like for a second there we were watching the one-on-one tournament all over again, the way she went to work?
I'm not going to lie. I'm having like flashbacks. My adjustment back to 3-on-3.
Her Collier's numbers. What do you think is going through her mind now in terms of how she has to adjust playing with foul trouble?
Oh, yeah,
so early in the game.
And we've seen it throughout the course of that quarter. There were so many instances around the basket where she let a player go, or she understood that she couldn't be forceful the same way she is defensively, because you've got to be so careful, considering it is so early and still the first half.
Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. Gray's got 15 in the first half. You know she wants to take this. Crossing over against Alicia Gray. Chelsea Gray again! Point guard can score it too. 49-38, Rose by far a season high in first half scoring. The previous total 42. Gray with 17 to lead the charge. Angel Reese has a first half double-double, 14 and 11. Lauren, Renee, and Lisa have you for the Unrivaled halftime, presented by Ford.
나이는 마담니 애교 보면 막둥이 귀여운 깽이는 어디 있나요 빵발빵 유발당 걸그룹 시장야 정연에게 빠지면 출구 없장야 미모연모 1등의 대시 뭐지 뭐뭐 이런 게 뭐뭐 행복이지 뭐뭐 사나 없이 사나 만나 샤샤샤 오빠야 언니야 사나 없이 뭔 사나 두부 다현이 지불려진 예쁘지요 끌고 있음 어찌요 No player 우린 바로 twice 나이는 맛없니
No! Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto. Mr. Lamar, do you really know how to play the game? Then tighten up.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
Rebounds, Lisa. I know she worked with you yesterday, huh?
Well, listen, I am like a proud mom sitting here watching, and here's the reasons why. It's just the beginning. Angel Reese, one of the goals that we had is for her to have a double-double without them being all her misses. Here, down low, she's getting the ball higher off the glass, what we worked on yesterday. The defense is there. Her ability to bring the ball up, her passing skills have improved. But listen, it's the defense for me, starting with that block shot, coming up here with another rebound, and then pushing it. But the offense in the paint finishes. Take your time, read the defense, keep the ball high off the glass. I smell roses right now.
I think we all smell roses, and the Lunar Owls definitely smell that too, because that was their lowest scoring half of the season for the Lunar Owls. We also have to give the roses, Renee, to the guards, because Chelsea Gray's leading the way with those 17 points. 35 points, though, between the three smaller gals on this team.
Yeah, man, this three-guard lineup, some people call it the death lineups, because when you get three guards, ain't no telling what's about to happen. This is what I mean. So it's tough because guards, they read each other so well. Right here, this is a split action happened between Brittany Sykes and Lexi. You see Chelsea Gray. It's just ridiculous, threading the needle. Now, what would the guards do on the post players? Have active hands. And then here again, look at Chelsea Gray. This is a highlight for her, but also a highlight for the three-guard unit of how they play together. They're reading each other. They didn't have a post player in when Angel Reese went out, but it was no problem on offense or defense because of how they were moving without the ball. Extremely well played together, but the thing is going to be, how can they keep that going now with Fee in the game? How can you keep that same energy? Because when she came back, the lead just disappeared quickly.
Well, what's crazy is that the Lunar Owls still have an opportunity to win because they've been here before. They have trailed by 10 before and come back to win.
Yeah, the Lunar Owls looking to keep that undefeated streak alive. The Rose, can they serve them their first loss of the year? Looking at the Rose Lunar Owls score, I think we're all like that. We'll see you guys post-game.
TNT is brought to you by Ford, built Ford proud, and by Salesforce. Game summary is presented by Miller Lite. Take a look in just a moment. Brendan Glasheen and Sarah Kustok getting set for the start of the second half. Lunar Owls trailing Rose 49-38. Rose puts up a season high for first half scoring. Shoots 65% from the floor.
That's the big number, 65% to go along with 2 of 5 from the three-point line. And for the most part, they've mitigated in some way turnovers, unlike the first meeting. And overall, I think they've just done an excellent job defensively against a high-powered offense that the Owls typically are.
And they shot well in the first meeting as well, 58%. You mentioned it, the 10 turnovers in that first meeting, a 9-point win for Lunar Owls. How in jeopardy is their unbeaten record right now?
Hey, look, the Rose, they're cooking, and they're doing a great job with their chemistry. They're understanding where they're trying to exploit the Owls, and I think a big part of it, too, putting Defisa Collier in foul trouble early on. Now, you get here into the second half, but she does still have 3 fouls. You saw it limit and alter the way that she was able to play, in particular on the defensive end. And Chelsea Gray, they call her the point guard for a reason, but she's not only been assisting, she's also been the beneficiary of a lot of great passing from her teammates. And you see it's just fed into the way that they have been playing overall with 8 assists already.
She's hit 3 game winners in Rose's 4 wins this season. So when called upon, she can be the number 1 option scoring the basketball.
No question. And that's a part of her game as well. I also think Rose, there's an aspect of anytime you're playing an undefeated team, you want to try and knock them off, give them their first loss. But Rose are coming off of a solid win against Vinyl on Tuesday. They've been playing much better recently. They're starting to get a really nice chemistry and understanding of what Nola Henry's asking about them. So they've got a good vibe within them. I think this is, we talk so often about how important the third quarter is, given the fourth quarter becomes a winning score. And so I'm interested to see who really jumps out here and grabs the reins and set the tone.
Rose ball to begin the second half. And while so impressive scoring 49 points, they maintained their defensive identity while doing so, holding Lunar Owls to 38 first half points. Little pitch and catch here, Gray and Reese. Chelsea in her bag, jumper doesn't fall. Reese is stuffed by Collier. Angel Reese with a first half double-double, 14 points, 12 rebounds, added 2 assists, a steal, and a block. Two top 5 rebounders here now squaring off out of the triple threat position. Reese banging around inside. Reese looking for space, blocked by Collier. Reese stuck with it.
Reese is locked in. And again, she understands, not that she wouldn't be that forceful and assertive, but she understands, just keep going at Collier.
Owls facing some adversity, not anything they're not used to. Let's get more from Taylor Rooks.
That's right. I chatted with head coach DJ Sackman coming out of the half, and he said we have to play harder. He said they're not playing as hard as they normally do on defense. He said the foul trouble, of course, had a lot to do with it, but they need to be able to pressure the ball a little bit better, play better in the pick and roll. I said, how do you contain Chelsea Gray? She's just having a game. He looked at me and said, that right there is a great, great basketball player, guys.
Thanks so much, Taylor. And yeah, one of the things that Coach Sackman talked about, he talked about it all year, ball pressure. And when Rose, especially Chelsea Gray, can get around, they're dancing and prancing around, finding space to operate with, they are dangerous.
They are dangerous. And everyone, too, has a better feel of moving without the basketball to allow her to find them.
Ball goes right back to Diggins Smith, jabbing, thinking about the 3. Collier, the screen, flip it back. And a turnover by Lunar Owls, a team that commits just 5.5 per game, already with 7. League low in turnovers, Lunar Owls. Yet down just 10. Gray knifes around the ball screen and a foul committed by Diggins Smith. They're going to call an elbow on Chelsea Gray. That's the second on Gray. There's contact with Skylar. She's just taking a second now to gather herself.
I mean, to me, yes, it's a foul, but to me, that's in the motion of her shooting. I'm not sure if they're going to check at this to see if they may upgrade it. But to me, that she was going up into her shooting motion. I don't feel there was anything extra here, if that is in fact what they are doing.
We'll get a message now from the crew. Jason Alabanza will come over and chat. Offensive foul called on the floor. They're taking a look at the monitor for a possibility of upgrading to a flagrant
Yeah,
one.
I don't think, just taking a look at that a couple times, it feels like she was in her shooting motion.
Flare, yep. Dribble off Alexi, Angel's flaring. Yep. She has 3, so. Keep going up strong. That was good. You got to get the and 1. They're going to call it. I know she ain't. I got you.
Call confirmed offensive foul. Credit to Angel Reese, who has mastered the whisper game.
She knows where the mics are at. She knows how to cover. That is a smart individual. But we heard her say earlier that during the course of that timeout, she's got 3. In speaking about Nafisa Collier, so again, there was an awareness by Rose of some of the limitations or just alterations that Collier may need to make in terms of her physicality.
Hall fires a 3. Gray passes up on the long rebound. Again, if you're just joining us, Rose without Kalia Copper for a second straight game. Noah Henry has harped on, look, we have someone banged up. We're not making excuses. We are going right at this game like it's any other. Also without Azare Stevens, the backup big. So Reese has played monster minutes thus far. Using her shoulders, missed it, follow with the right, tried to shot put it in. Loose ball in the lap of Collier. Now Reese is on the deck. Jump ball will go to the possession arrow, and it's Owls basketball.
And we're starting to see more of it. That's a perfect example of what Taylor was talking about early on in the game of DJ Sackman saying we didn't gang rebound enough and leaving Collier on an island with Reese. And you saw Gray come back a little bit, but they need to do a whole lot more of that considering the fact that they will continue to go inside.
This was an 11-point game at halftime. Rose at one point led by 17. It's a 6-point game. Collier can make it a 1-possession game. Rebound Gray. Shoots it out of a cannon. Angel Reese scores.
Rim running. That has been what the Rose have done. It's predicated on getting defensive stops, but they're on the move.
Alicia Gray on the drive. Doesn't draw a call. To the timeline, Chelsea Gray. Game high, 17. Now Alicia Gray hits the brakes, fires a 3. (53-45), 3:40 to go in this pivotal third to find out what the winning score will be in a timeless fourth quarter. Chelsea against Alicia, Gray on Gray. Chelsea fires. Smith pounces on it now for Lunar Owls. Skyler. This layup leads to a foul. Collier picks up her 4th.
That's how many ARs? Okay, AR.
Miami. Here at the Wayfair
I know
Arena.
you can tell she don't trust her because she won't pass her at the 3-point line, bro. She will only pass to her deep down into the paint or like pass her into the paint. She will not pass to her on the 3-point line. I want to see Angel be able to get her, minutes and opportunities at the 3-point line, but she got to be able to get the ball passed to her. So we will see.
beautiful in Miami, Florida. Week 5 of Unrivaled is off and running as we push towards the postseason. Rose and Owls both surging. Welcome to Unrivaled, the Cavender twins from the University of Miami, Haley and Hannah. Haley with Jake Ferguson in the building as well, NFL tight end of the Dallas Cowboys. And a packed house for the start of week 5. 7 regular season weeks leading to a 4-team postseason. Semis and finals in mid-March. Right now, these two teams would be in. Owls undefeated 8-0. A win tonight for Lunar Owls would clinch a playoff spot. And for Rose, trying to maintain third and maybe sneak their way up to second with Lacey's at 5-3, Rose 4-4. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Diggins Smith, a crisp pass to Collier. Diggins Smith doesn't notice the clock. It's a shot clock violation.
Again, Rose have done an excellent job defensively, disrupting the flow of what the Owls are doing offensively. Even when they're scoring, it's not been in the same fluid manner that we've seen throughout the course of the season. So give them a ton of credit.
Reese, the lead pass. And Hall stepped on the end line. Well, Rose has committed 11 turnovers, but it hasn't hurt them all that much because they're shooting the ball so well. Holding Lunar Owls to 16 of 41 shooting. Alicia Gray peels to the basket.
Big take. And when all is said and done and how dominant Rose have been in many stretches throughout the course of this game, you're looking at a 2-possession game here with 2.5 left.
And Gray with the steal looks to maintain her footing, but stepped out of bounds.
And so you think about the push here now. Can the Owls cut into this deficit, potentially take the lead? Or will the Rose maintain their poise, maintain the pressure that we've seen, and get back to extending this lead? Because again, going in that fourth, coaches talk about it all the time. They know how important it becomes to at least have the game closer, if not have a lead heading into that fourth quarter.
Talked to DJ Sackman in recent weeks. He talks about being instinctual, being free-flowing. It's one thing to have that mindset, but Rose has taken them out of that ability to do so. Wouldn't that be fair to say?
In a great, in a really great way, because they recognize when they've had some mismatches, they're doing a good job in their pressure both on the ball and off the basketball.
Reese completes the alley-oop. Angel have a night, 20 points, an unrivaled record, 18 rebounds. We still have a full 2 minutes in the third and an entire fourth quarter. Might see her first 20 in 20. Woo! Now it's Chelsea Gray against Alicia Gray. Chelsea spinning to her right. Collier got the hands in. Up the floor to Diggins Smith. Alicia Gray down the runway is fouled by Sykes.
And that's a good foul by Sykes. Because you were going to give up a layup. Owls had the advantage, almost 3-on-1 in that circumstance, so you at least force Alicia Gray to have to make a free throw.
Lunar Owls 5 of 6 at the free throw line as a club. Gray 2 for 2. Up to 17 points. While Rose deserves a ton of credit for setting the tone in this game, Lunar Owls not out of it. Down by 6, outscoring Rose by 5 in the quarter. That's an offensive foul on Reese setting the screen. That's her 4th. Angel's done a terrific job. Of course, the scoring efficiency, shooting 50% from the floor. The offensive rebounds, but also she's picked her spots with the fouls late here in the third.
And you think about the last game Owls played, and obviously that was back on February 8th, but they were down late in the third quarter.
That's the 5th foul on Sykes.
And so they had a big push down at half, down in the third quarter, a dominant fourth quarter. They've been in this position before, so it's going to be interesting to see how that poise shows itself.
Diggins-Smith missed the leg. Sykes pushes the pace. Brittany Sykes going to the rack, and a foul is called. Diggins-Smith, she felt she got a lot of ball there. You can feel the intensity now by both clubs, really digging into this one.
Boy, she walked over there to state her case.
Not going to work, and no challenge. Sykes at the line for one worth two. (57-51). 1:11 to go in the third. Approaching the untimed fourth quarter for the winning score as Diggins-Smith gives a little shove to Sykes. Backpedaling on defense. Sykes searching off the screen. Cut by Gray against Alicia. Chelsea spinning right, fouled by Alicia Gray.
And Alicia Gray did a very good job staying in front for most of that penetration by Chelsea Gray, but at the very end, just reaching over the top.
Rose is 5 of 8 at the line as a club. Gray 2 for 2. (59-53). Collier, Gray, and Diggins-Smith, the trio for Lunar Owls, the starting trio. Sykes stays in front. Collier tees up a three. Rose basketball.
Significant miss. That would have been a big shot that would swing some things.
We saw a couple times on Tuesday, even for a team trailing after three, you know you're going to trail after three, but if you just whittle and cut into that deficit just so slightly, it makes such an impact on the energy you have to use in that fourth quarter. Chelsea Gray's handles are on point tonight, creating separation. Chelsea Gray with 21.
Oh.
Two 20-point scores. Chelsea with 21. Angel Reese with 20. Feed it to Feed. That's 2 with 5 seconds to go in the third. Winning score right now would be 72. Chelsea has other plans. Chelsea Gray heaves, and Alicia Gray with the contest. 72 is the winning score for game one.
AT&T has a new guarantee. Everything in life is guaranteed.
Lisa, I'm in a 4x4. Yeah, I got my wrist up. The chain. Lisa, I'm in a 4x4. Yeah, I got my wrist up. The chain.
with Aaliyah Edwards.
All right, Aaliyah, your first game since your elite performance in the one-on-one tournament. How did you leave that event feeling like an even better, more confident player?
Oh my gosh, I left that event feeling very accomplished. I made it all the way to the finals. Obviously fell a bit short, but just super proud of what I was able to accomplish throughout the one-on-one tournament and, hold my own for myself and for the Misties. So I'm glad to be back, though, with my teammates.
It was so much fun to watch you. We spoke to Nafisa earlier today, and she just talked about how tough of an opponent you were. So congratulations on making it that far. Now, tonight, you are facing a great offense in the final. How do you attack them fast and early?
I think the biggest thing is there's going to be long rebounds. They're going to want to put up a lot of threes, but for us, we got to convert those points and transition and get out. So it's going to be a fun game. We got the dub last time, so it should be an exciting one.
And winning these games down the stretch is important as teams are in the hunt for the playoffs. How are you stressing the urgency of a win in this one?
I think just embracing the challenge is the biggest thing that our team is focusing on. We're going into the second half of the season, and we're not letting up. It's all gas, no brakes over here. So,
all gas, no brakes. Thanks so much, Aaliyah.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Good stuff from Aaliyah Edwards and Taylor. Final at 3-5. Mist is 2-6. Now, Mist, while it has just 2 wins, it got his first win of the year against Final. So a 2-0 series sweep for the regular season. That factors into tiebreakers and who makes the 4-team playoff. Diggins Smith with the answer on the other end.
It's a big response by Diggins Smith to come through with an opportunity for an and one. Because Angel Reese has been tremendous tonight.
The fourth quarter is commercial free, and it's brought to you by AT&T. Winning score is 72 points, established by Rose. Diggins Smith off on the free throw. Lunar Owls, 2 misses from the line. It boasts the best free throw percentage in the league at 85%. Off the catch, a drive by Hull. Blocked by Collier. Denied again by Nafisa.
Collier showing off her defensive prowess, and Lexi Hull just stuck in a bad position underneath the basket. The length and the reach of Collier doesn't allow her to get off a clean look.
Chelsea Gray, fade away, cash money. 65-57. By the way, Collier's got 3 steals and 5 blocks tonight. The reigning defensive player of the year.
And to be honest, she, because of the foul trouble, hasn't even been able to be as aggressive as we would typically see.
It's a great point, Sarah. Sykes sets the screen. It's been a fun battle watching off ball. Diggins Smith and Sykes really leaning into the competition. Oh, on the back door. Missed the layup. Diggins Smith racing the other way. Skylar misses the layup. Back and forth we go. 3x3 on this 72-foot court. Chelsea Gray right between the eyes. 26 points. Collier adds 2, but Rose only needs 4 more to win the game and extend the win streak to 4 and perhaps hand Owls their first loss of the season. Diggins Smith just gives a foul. That was a couple of long sequences there, so a chance for everyone to catch their breath. Skylar's up to 4, make it 5 fouls. Collier's got 4, and for Rose, Angel Reese on the bench with 5, Sykes playing with 5. Chelsea Gray wants the ball in her hands, between the legs, behind the back. Turnover, Lunar Owls. Despite the miss, that's how she sets the tone. She gets back and makes sure everyone's on the same page defensively.
Welcome back in, AR. She's going to lead us to a victory tonight. Angel is the winner. She knows how to win.
And Rose decides to take a timeout, needing just 4 points to secure the win and knock off the Owls. The assist of the game is presented by State Farm.
We had a lot to choose from when it comes to Chelsea Gray, but this one had plenty of sauce on it. Beautiful behind the back. to Lexi Hall, quick with the turnaround. Chelsea Gray, your assist of the game, no surprise.
We're going wide bend away for Chelsea, right? So here, Angel get the first catch, then reverse it to Slim. Once you reverse it, come set it for Chelsea from out of bounds. The same play we just put in, right? It's our composure. If it's not there, no, it's for you. It's for you. If it's not there right away, just set her a step up. Right here. Rebound. Defense. Yes, yes.
Lunar Owls this season have proven a couple of times that they can come back in this untimed fourth quarter. Need 13 points to get to the winning score of 72 as Reese is back in the game. 22 points, 19 rebounds. Gray, a sizzling pass to Sykes for three, fouled by Diggins Smith. She's twirling the finger, and DJ Sackman agrees. Lunar Owls will challenge the foul.
And you need to take another look at this one because at this juncture, you almost feel the significance of needing to, just because it would put Rose 1 point away from that winning score. So you take a run at it just to see if you can get that overturned. And also it would be Diggins Smith's sixth foul.
Hey, let's keep fighting.
Let's see women how we handle this game. Okay? Let's fight for it. Okay?
Fight to the
Standard how we still do things. All right?
That's a tough one.
I think I did. Yeah,
If you did, you're good.
I know.
All right, Core, get in. Now listen, we need threes right now. Leash, we need threes. Kick back to Leash, knock it down. All right, get a stop down here. Fee, get right into two-player action, pick and pop action. All right? So, Core, look, right into pick and pop. We need threes. Stop, three. Stop, three. Okay? Starts with that pitch back. Core, you're here. Leash is here. Opposite. Core, Leash, drive it, momentum low, come off. Three. Next time, get a stop down there. Okay? Next time, you and Fee, two-player action, pick and pop. Court, turn that thing hard. Fee, you're here. Set it, turn it hard. Fee, pop back to space, kick it. All right? Stop and score, stop and score. It's not over. It's not over. We got to fight. We got to fight. Okay? Like we've been doing all season. Keep the fight in. Let's go.
Officials still taking a look at the monitor across the way.
And this is where I think Diggins Smith gets underneath the landing space of Sykes. So I have a hard time thinking that this would be overturned. I don't think she necessarily gets her up top, but it's underneath where Sykes is coming down to land that you've got to be cautious. And so
come on, y'all.
The call was
my
confirmed.
guess is that the call would stand. And I even think Diggins Smith had said that, and it's a reason why they're preparing with Courtney Williams and what things look like. I don't think they've resigned themselves to the fact that the likelihood of it being overturned is probably low.
Now a lengthy discussion away from the monitor. That is tremendous art.
Oh, overturned. Diggins Smith popping back off the bench.
Overturned. That's crazy. Didn't they just say it was confirmed? Wow. Come on, Rose. I need Rose to win it. Ball don't lie. This is crazy, refs.
No imminent possession due to the successful challenge. Therefore, it's side out. Owls ball.
You said it, the biggest shift is that there's no opportunity for that free throw to make this a potential 1 point away from the winning score.
Another life for Skylar. 20 points tonight. Gray fires a three. Now 1 for 8 from deep in this game. Over her last 4 coming in was 50% from distance. Cooled off a bit. Chelsea Gray has not. She's made 3 threes on 4 tries. This time from 2. Off one leg. Reese with the board. She's got 20 and 20 tonight. But an offensive foul. And that would be her 6th. She's trying to convince her head coach to challenge.
No, Nola, challenge it. Talking about some calm down. Like, this is crazy.
Take a look at this. Bodying in.
Now, Fee, get up, Fee. Fee, get up.
No, it feels marginal. I mean, it feels more just her using her strength to go.
Now, Fee, come on.
I think you see her saying it's not like she turned her arm or hooked or pushed off. You can understand the frustration.
If not that, y'all. Let's go. It's baseline out of bounds. If not, let's put Angel high. Let's put Chelsea here. Take it out. Let's have a back
In
straight
some
for her.
capacity,
If it's
too,
not there,
if you're
Angel,
Nola Henry, you think about saving that in the event. You're still in great position here, given time and score.
set it and then come right back to the ball. Got it? So just invert it. Just stop still, though. Let's keep getting stops and then box out. Finish the possession with a box out. That's discipline.
Our crew tonight, Stacy Blow, Genesis Perryman, and Jason Alabanza. Once again, with a tough task for the coach's challenge. Again, same scenario we just had. Diggins Smith, they won the challenge. She's staying in. Is Reese done? We'll find out.
So the call stands. It is an offensive foul.
The call stands for Angel, but the call didn't stand for the other side. Angel Reese just fouled out the game.
Though, with 22 points on 10 of 19 shooting, 21 rebounds.
Wow, had a historic game, Angel.
First 2020 game in Unrivaled history. And the rebounds are a league record. Collier trying to whittle the deficit. Diggins Smith on the foul, won't go. Sykes, Hall, and Gray, they're going small to close. Sykes for 2. 14 points.
Trying to take advantage with their speed. They did then.
Gray lays it in. 70-61. Who goes for the game here? Brittany Sykes wants it. Wrapped up by Collier. That's her 5th, but that's why they give you 6 of them.
Exactly. But you think about how dominant Angel Reese has been throughout the course of this game and the way that Rose have went inside. Now the opportunity they have with 3 perimeter players, all can attack, all can shoot the 3. It spaces and opens up the floor. They're just 2 points away from knocking off the undefeated Owls.
The first team foul for Owls. Sykes. Outlet. Hull. Gray has 3 game winners already. Does Chelsea Gray do it again? Hull trying to follow. Owls alive. Diggins Smith. Nice drive to the basket. 70-63. 22 points in the game for Diggins Smith. Lob pass and a foul. Diggins Smith commits The hard hit.
You okay, Slim?
On Brittany Sykes.
I hope Sykes
Diggins
okay.
Smith has fouled out. Those are just two competitors right there, respecting one another's game.
Well, Diggins Smith realized that she needed to put this foul on to make sure that the shot didn't go through.
Courtney Williams will check in. Brittany Sykes at the line, 14 points. She's 1 of 2 at the line tonight. This to knock off Lunar Owls for the first time this year. Rose does it.
Woo!
And don't look now, but they've come out of the Garden red hot for consecutive wins. Angel Reese embraces Miami. Rose defeats Lunar Owls, 72-63.
What a special performance by this Rose team, and it was collective. Everyone with big-time contributions. Sykes with the winning free throws, but Chelsea Gray, big time.
Gotta respect it. Brittany Sykes sinking the key free throw. Here's the play of the game. It's presented by Salesforce.
That was Coach Nola.
First, though, we'll go to Taylor Rooks, joined by Chelsea Gray.
Thanks, Brendan. Here with the point guard. You all have ended the Owls' undefeated streak. What did it take to come in here tonight and get this one?
Man, everybody just buying in on both ends of the floor. That was a hell of a first half by everyone. So we just wanted to continue that in the second half, and we got it done.
We've been talking so much about what it is like when Chelsea Gray is locked into a game. Just what mode did you go into in this one?
There's been a lot of chatter out there that I ain't got it, and I'm here, man. So quiet the noise and keep playing my game. Having fun and doing it. I enjoy this game, and I love it so much. So playing with them all the time, and they got my back, so having fun.
You, of course, always make your teammates better. We've had conversations about just how good Angel Reese can be, how she continues to improve. How did all that growth show tonight in a powerhouse game?
Just a lot of communication. She works so hard. She's a force down low. She's making shots. And when she's locked in on both ends of the floor, she's really, really hard to guard. So I've been appreciating being able to play with her.
All right, and lastly, pushing for the playoffs, taking down the #1 team. What statement did you all make tonight?
Don't sleep on us, man. Every game we're getting better, and people see that. We recognize that in that locker room, and so we're going to keep pushing and stacking dubs.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Back to you, Brendan.
Rose above 500 for the first time this year at 5-4. Here's the play of the game presented by Salesforce.
Oh, Brittany Sykes. Look at her looking back. Courtney Williams, I think, was talking a little to her, trying to get her off her game, but it was Brittany Sykes that called game. What a play and what a performance.
Drop the roses in the chat. Rose Dub. Hope
Winners
you guys
tonight,
enjoyed the stream.
72-63 over Lunar
Angel
Owls.
Reese 2020
Owls
game.
dropped to 8-1. Rose at
Brittany
5-4.
Sykes game
We head
winner.
to the Atlanta studios with Lauren
Rose
Jabara,
BC
Lisa Leslie, and Renee Montgomery.
Gives Hootie
After the
Hoo
break.
undefeated, their first L of their Unrivaled season. Takes down Nafisia Collier, the one-on-one winner. Can I call you Rose? If you guys want to stay a couple more minutes, I am about to listen to this. The game recap. I've been at work all day. But yeah, so I'm about to watch this. Lord, I'm gonna watch the recap. So if you guys want to watch it, y'all can stay here. But yeah, Rose Dub. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button. I have been streaming the Rose BC all year, so definitely make sure you subscribe. Even if you don't watch LSU women's basketball, you can still watch Rose with me, or you can watch Sky with me, or wherever Anissa Morrow goes, because I'll be watching them too. Angel Reese with a career game. Angel Reese becomes the first player in Unrivaled League history to record a 20-point, 20-rebound game. Congratulations, Angel Reese. We got it done, guys. I'm so proud of Rose. They really got it done.
Angel's done a terrific job. Of course, the scoring, efficiency, shooting.
That in the tough spot along the baseline.
Gray, the off-balance fall away along the baseline. O board for Reese, leading the league in that category.
Come on her and leaves Gray wide open.
Alicia Gray, fourth in the league in scoring, bringing it up for Lunar Owls. The lone unbeaten in the league at 8-0. On the feed, pick and roll.
Tuesday. We talked about this open. 26 points, 11 and 20 from the floor.
Reese gets the hands in, chest pass on the money to Gray.
To fill that lane.
Alicia Gray for three. Rebounded by Reese. Lead pass again, this time. Even Angel Reese, we saw moments last summer in the WNBA. She's got ability to playmate. Getting it done at the old board. Still 3-on-2. Flipping around the shoulder. Reese to hole. 3 in the air.
We said Hootie Who is going to beat the Lunar Owls, and it was her. Chelsea Gray and the Rose. You got to give them their roses. Chelsea Gray with 26 points tonight and in her last game. Definitely ate her Wheaties for breakfast this morning. The Rose served the Lunar Owls their first loss of the season. The Rose now on a 4-game winning streak. Welcome on into the Unrivaled Game Break. Lauren Javara, Lisa Leslie, Renee Montgomery. So much to break down, so little time. Let's start it out with the Rose and Angel Reese because she was phenomenal tonight. The first 2020 game in Unrivaled history. And I know you had the opportunity to work with her yesterday.
Listen, I just love the fact that Angel Reese came out and did what she was supposed to do. That was be dominant on the inside. She used her body. She shot the ball much higher off the glass, and she's the rebounding queen for a reason. 2020 piece. I'm just so excited for Angel Reese and the Rose, and then Chelsea Gray. I mean, what can you say? When you play with a point guard like that, she gets you more touches and more opportunities in a way that you're not used to getting when you're playing with other guards.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and you can hear in people's tone, these games get like, are you not entertained? These games get real spicy out there, but I love it. The competitive juices are flowing. And Chelsea Gray had a message, I think, to everyone. This is free agency. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot of movement. And she said that there was some chatter that she ain't still got it.
Right.
And she said, silencio. So I just love it because people are using these games as a statement piece. And if she's trying to make a statement, she did it with an exclamation today. It was methodical. It was just precise how she went about carrying that team because she carried them on long stretches. It was a sight to see. If she came in with a mission accomplished.
Yeah, and the Rose definitely proving themselves tonight against the best team right now in Unrivaled in the Lunar Owls. Now, the next game we have coming up, the Mist taking on the Vinyl. The Mist have had a 13-day break.
All right, y'all. Have a wonderful night. If you watch LSU women's basketball, I'll be right here streaming at 3 p.m. on Sunday. LSU versus Kentucky at Kentucky. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Go Bros. Let me show y'all one video as we are leaving out. Love you guys. Have a wonderful night.
Have a wonderful night.